My beautiful classmate looked down on me at our reunion. But when my wife arrived, a few years had passed since Samuel's last meeting with his old college friends. It was during this reunion that Camille, a former crush of Samuel's, began to mock him for his choice to work in a small-town hospital. Her taunts didn't stop there. Now she aimed to attack Samuel's wife. However, when Samuel's wife finally showed up at the event, Camille could hardly believe what she saw. That invitation to the reunion with former medical school colleagues did not excite Samuel. Although he had fond memories of those student years, he had not kept in touch with any of his old classmates over the years. There was a bigger motive behind this event: the reopening of a children's hospital in the city. The famous singer Nadia had led a national campaign in support of this hospital, generously donating to its renovation. For years, the institution had operated under precarious conditions until Nadia became aware of the situation and decided to mobilize a massive fundraising campaign. Now, finally, the hospital was about to reopen its doors, offering treatment for children with cancer in completely renovated facilities. Thanks to the singer's generosity, this event marked the restart of the hospital's activities, and Nadia's presence was highly anticipated. Samuel's former classmates, all renowned doctors, had agreed to gather to support the cause. After all, as health care professionals, they had been invited to attend and show solidarity at this special moment. The event was full of life and energy, with numerous doctors and health care professionals circulating the area, admiring the renovated facilities and improvements made to the hospital. The press was also present in force, not only because of the hospital itself, but primarily due to the anticipation of the famous singer Nadia's presence. There were rumors circulating that Nadia had secretly married a few months earlier. Given her history of discretion regarding her personal life, speculation was running high. Everyone was eagerly waiting to see if she would attend the event with her mysterious husband. Photographers were ready to capture any glimpse of Nadia's unknown partner, further fueling curiosity and excitement at the event. When Samuel arrived at the event, it did not take long to locate his former college classmates. Warm reunion hugs and enthusiastic handshakes marked the beginning of conversations. Each of them shared their journey since graduating in medicine as they reminisced about old times and updated each other on their careers. Smiles were a constant. They talked about the challenges they had faced, their professional achievements, and changes in their personal lives. It was remarkable that everyone had progressed significantly in their careers, both professionally and financially. Some of them had chosen to specialize in cosmetic surgery, which translated into considerable financial success. Other colleagues had opted to devote themselves to research in the pharmaceutical field, contributing to important advances in medicine and pharmacology. Furthermore, there were those who had chosen the path of opening their own medical clinics, building solid reputations, and establishing themselves as leaders in their communities. Each of them had their own set of achievements and success stories, demonstrating how much they had evolved since their college days. Samuel also had a peculiar story to share about his professional journey. He became a general surgeon, but his path took him in a different direction than his colleagues. In the first year after completing his training, he decided to volunteer with a medical organization that provided services in remote and underprivileged countries. He remained a volunteer doctor for 3 years. This transformative experience opened Samuel's eyes to the global needs for healthcare and deepened his commitment to medicine. When he returned to his country, he chose to work in a rural hospital located in a small town. His decision was driven by the desire to make a difference in the lives of people living in remote areas with limited access to medical care. Samuel's colleagues listened to his story with a mixture of curiosity and disbelief, and one of them couldn't help but make a comment. "So you worked as a volunteer for 3 years, and now you're in a small-town hospital. You can't have accumulated much money in your professional career, right?" said the colleague with a hint of incredulity in his voice. However, before Samuel could offer a response, he was interrupted by a female voice among the colleagues. "It seems you don't remember Samuel," said the voice with a touch of sarcasm. "He was always the good guy in the group, a natural altruist. What did you expect from him?" It was Camille, a former crush of Samuel, revealing herself to the group. Her voice carried an ironic tone as she made her remark. Camille still maintained her unmistakable beauty, just as she had in their college days. Her white lab coat highlighted her elegance, her green eyes remained mesmerizing, and her honey-colored hair seemed even more stunning. She was a vision that captured everyone's attention around her. "I see her Ring on your finger, I bet you married some poor girl from the countryside. Is she part of one of your social projects? Camille joked with a smile on her lips. It's true, I got married a few months ago. And yes, my wife was a girl from the countryside, Samuel responded calmly, not letting Camille's provocations affect him. But now, due to her work, she travels a lot, he answered, maintaining a tranquil demeanor. Well, and where is this mysterious wife? Camille asked with a curious look. She's running a bit late, but she should be here soon, Samuel replied with a faint smile. When they were still studying medicine together, Samuel was deeply in love with Camille. She was a stunning young woman, a presence impossible to ignore. Her cheerful and outgoing personality made her even more captivated. Standing out among the other students, Samuel had always been a polite and helpful young man, and he approached Camille by offering help in a subject he knew she was struggling with. Over time, they became study partners and true friends. However, secretly Samuel harbored a passion for Camille, a feeling he kept hidden for years. As their final year of training approached, Camille began to lose focus on her studies. She had made new friends, parties until late into the night, and in bars became frequent in her life, diverting her from the rigorous path that the medical course required. Samuel began to notice that Camille was taking advantage of him, asking him to do some assignments for her or to give her summaries of classes she had missed. He was worried about seeing her drift away from the path they both shared and was determined to help her refocus on her studies. Camille, you really need to concentrate on your studies. Let's get back to our study partnership. I'll help you catch up on the subjects you missed, said kindly, hoping to positively contribute to her success. Camille's response was clearer than he could have imagined. Samuel, you need to leave me alone, she said with a coldness that deeply hurt him. Just because you're in love with me doesn't mean you need to follow me around like a puppy begging for affection. Let me live my life. It was, in fact, a very harsh blow for Samuel. Camille ended up failing a few subjects, but the following year she managed to refocus, and finally Finn graduated in medicine. The reunion at the event was the first time they saw each other after all those years. Samuel had long since gotten over Camille's rejection, but it was evident that she was acting as if he was still the young love-struck man he was in the past. At the event, rumors began to spread that the famous singer Nadia had finally arrived. All the photographers were in position, eager to capture her triumphant entrance. I heard she's coming to the reopening with her new husband, Camille remarked, trying to start a conversation with Samuel. He didn't show much interest. He had no desire to continue the conversation with Camille at this moment. Excitement took over the place, and camera flashes began popping everywhere. Nadia had arrived, and her presence left everyone, even those who weren't fervent fans, thrilled to have such a big personality at the event. Everyone was about to be surprised, especially Camille. The singer started to walk towards a strategically positioned microphone for the speech that would mark the real opening of the children's hospital. Samuel and Camille were very close to the spot. To everyone's surprise, when Nadia approached, she hugged and kissed Samuel, holding his hand as they both climbed onto the small platform set up for the speech. The surprising revelation that Samuel was Nadia's mysterious husband left everyone present in shock, especially Camille, whose expression of surprise turned into perplexity. Samuel and Nadia had met some time ago when Nadia visited her parents in the small town where she had grown up. A domestic accident involving her mother took her to the small town hospital where Samuel was the attending doctor. From that encounter, the two developed a relationship in secret, away from the curious eyes of the press that eagerly sought details about her personal life. In her speech, Nadia highlighted that it was thanks to her doctor husband Samuel as she became aware of the precarious conditions of the hospitals, especially the children's hospital. She emphasized that this was only the first of many hospitals that would read necessary renovations. Thanks to her mobilization and Samuel's support, the surprise and pride were palpable on Samuel's face as he listened to his wife's words, knowing that together they were making a difference in the lives of many children. Samuel and Nadia made an unlikely couple, but destiny had conspired to bring them together. Their lives, initially so distinct, intersected in an unexpected manner, and they found love and purpose together. Although Samuel had chosen a career that could provide him with great financial rewards, he opted for the path of personal satisfaction. By helping others, he found in his wife Nadia a dedicated partner on this journey. This story inspires us to reflect on how in our own daily lives We can go the extra mile to make our small community a better place. As individuals. We have the power to make a difference, whether through acts of kindness, volunteering, or supporting causes that matter to us. Every small contribution can add up to create a significant and positive impact in our community. If you enjoyed, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment with a number from 1 to 5 to let us know how much you liked the story. Also, watch the video that is currently on your screen. See you soon.